Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Warren Buffett says that gold and Bitcoin aren't investable assets. To me, that means he doesn't understand the purpose of investing in today's world. I know that sounds pompous and arrogant, and I know that I'm a nobody and that Buffett is a successful investor, but that doesn't change the economics of the matter, and the economics of the matter is what I'm referring to. Let me explain. Warren Buffett dislikes gold and Bitcoin because they are not productive assets. He says they do not generate cash flow, dividends, or earnings. He believed these assets rely on the greater fool theory, relying on someone else to pay more later, rather than producing real-world value. He calls Bitcoin rat-poisoned squared. He says that non-productive gold just sits there and requires storage costs. It does nothing to produce anything. Or it does nothing to produce anything. Has no underlying value, unlike stocks or businesses, farmland, gold, farmland. Gold and Bitcoin do not create value through operations, he says. They're speculative in nature. Their returns are based solely on investor sentiment and fear, not intrinsic worth. So, again, to me, this means that Warren Buffett doesn't understand why we invest in today's world. Yes, he's right that gold and Bitcoin are not productive assets per se, and that when you invest in a business or stocks, you're getting a return on your investment in the form of dividends. And farmland, it can be productive and produce crops and which you can sell and so forth. But that doesn't change the situation. The situation is that in today's world, which really means in the world of most of history, certainly the last several hundred years, investing means avoiding inflation. That is what investing means in today's world. So you invest in stocks, not mainly for the dividend. That's not where most of the return comes from. It comes from the asset increasing in value. People invest in farmland and real estate for the increase in the value, not the rents that you can get for it. I mean, yeah, certainly much of real estate is for the rents, but what I'm saying is also much real estate investing is about the increase in value that you expect to have over time. Most people say that their greatest asset that they've invested in is their home because it's increased in value so much. Well, what does Warren Buffett say about that? He talked about storage costs. Well, a home has maintenance costs. It has a lot of cost, but people still see it as an asset that was worthwhile investing in. He's missing the point that inflation is the main cause of investing in today's world. We want and have to invest because everything gets more and more expensive. We have to put our money where it will keep its value and maybe do more than keep its value. People are investing in the stock market for capital gains, not for dividends. If the central bank didn't print money, then you wouldn't have the stock market rise over time. The better stocks, yes, but the average stock, the whole market as a whole, no, it wouldn't. It would not increase in value. There would be no new and additional money pushing up the value of stocks. Same for real estate. Same for farmland that he mentions. this is a matter of inflation. It doesn't really matter if it's a productive asset or not. Gold and Bitcoin, and even for a couple of years during the pandemic, used cars, and that's what it is in other countries that have high inflation, used cars are an investable asset. Houses are supposed to be a depreciating asset. They're only not because of money printing. Inflation, the money printing causes the inflation. So we are investing in things that will increase in value over time because inflation is rising over time. That's why fine art, for example, is one of the best investments I know of. The well-known, rare, widely the fine art that is widely seen as successful, i.e. there's a limited supply and there's more money being printed in the world, and it's pushing up the price of everything. It's increasing rich people's wealth, and they pay more and more for art. It's all a matter of inflation. So you want assets that will outpace inflation. Gold certainly has for millennia. Bitcoin, for its short life, certainly has. Both have outpaced the S&P 500, I believe. So it's not a greater fool's theory. It's there's more and more money being printed theory. And the more money largely or disproportionately flows into asset prices, all asset prices. So that is what investing is about. Warren Buffett, with his focus on productive assets and rents and the like, seems to miss the understanding that investing today is about escaping and outpacing inflation. So that's my thought on that. Please like and subscribe if you would. I would greatly appreciate it with this new channel. Bye.